People love to hold on to their past. They cling to it like a lifeline, afraid that letting go would mean losing part of who they are. But that's the trap, isn't it? The past can't be a place of growth. It's a cage that keeps you from becoming who you're meant to be. If you want real freedom, if you want real power, you have to let the past die. Because only when you sever those chains can you move forward with clarity, purpose, and unstoppable drive. Think of it. Every mistake, every failure, every betrayal, it's over. It's done. Yet people drag that dead weight around, letting it cloud their vision and poison their path forward. They carry the hurt, the shame, the regret, believing they can't break free. But here's the truth. The past only holds power over you if you let it. Let it die. Let it turn to dust because it's no longer serving you. It's only keeping you in a cycle of pain and self-doubt. Some say, learn from the past, and sure, there's wisdom in that. But learning doesn't mean staying trapped. Learning doesn't mean letting every old scar define you. True strength is in knowing when to leave it all behind, to unchain yourself from the expectations, the failures, the history that others try to pin on you. Letting go of the past isn't forgetting. It's choosing not to be weighed down by something that doesn't serve you anymore. There are those who will remind you of who you were, the mistakes you made, the paths you took that didn't lead anywhere. They think they know you, that they can define you by what's already happened. But they don't know you, not the real you, not the person you're becoming every day. So let them talk. Let them believe whatever they want. It doesn't matter, because you're not here to relive the past. You're here to break free from it. The past will try to haunt you. Old memories, bad choices, hurtful words. They'll creep in, whispering, "Remember when?" But you're not that person anymore. You've evolved, adapted, grown. The past is nothing but a memory, and memories have no power over you unless you give it to them. So look at your past with clear eyes, recognize the lessons, and then shut the door. Lock it. Throw away the key. Let it die. And yes, some might not understand. They'll tell you that you're ignoring your history, that you're pretending it never happened. But letting the past die doesn't mean denying it existed. It means refusing to let it dictate your future. Every time you look back, you take your eyes off the path in front of you. Every time you dwell on what was, you lose focus on what can be. Don't let the ghosts of your past rob you of the life you deserve. Embracing the future means making room for it, and that means letting go of everything that no longer serves you. You have no control over the things that have happened. All you can control is what you do now, today. And today, you choose freedom. You choose to let go. You choose to release yourself from the prison of old mistakes, betrayals, and heartaches. The past is dead weight, and the sooner you cut it off, the sooner you can rise. When people talk about forgive and forget, they miss the point. You don't need to forgive every wrong, and you certainly don't need to forget anything, but you do need to stop carrying it. Every step forward requires a step away from something that's holding you back. Your future self deserves better than the limitations your past tries to impose. So break the chains, sever the ties. The past is a lesson, not a life sentence. It's time to release it and move forward. And yes, some may struggle to let go, convinced that who they were will always define who they are. But strength comes from seeing that the past is not your foundation. It's just the ground you've walked on, nothing more. Your real power is in your ability to rise, to change, to grow, to decide who you want to be from this moment forward. The past may be in your memory, but it has no place in your future. It's not easy. Change never is. But strength isn't built on easy decisions. It's built on hard choices, on burning bridges that need to be burned, on walking away from parts of yourself that you've outgrown. There's no honor in dragging around old pain, no strength in reliving the same mistakes over and over. True power is in the courage to let the past die so that you can be reborn, stronger, wiser, and free. There's a reason they call it baggage. The past is heavy, cumbersome, and it does nothing but weigh you down. And if you're carrying baggage, you're giving the past permission to control your future. Drop it, shed it, free yourself, because your true potential lies not in what's behind you, but in what lies ahead. The past is finished. It has nothing left to teach you. So let it go and step into the future with a heart unburdened, a mind unchained. Think of it like this. The past is only a story you've already lived. Why keep rereading the same chapter when there are infinite pages yet to be written? The power to move forward is yours, but only if you're willing to turn the page, to stop clinging to a version of yourself that no longer serves you. Let it die so you can live fully, without hesitation, without regret, without holding on to something that was never meant to stay. The most liberating act you can do for yourself is to let the past die, because in that release, you find your true strength. In that freedom, you can finally become the person you've always meant to be. Someone who isn't tied to old wounds, someone who isn't defined by outdated beliefs, someone who is ready to claim everything that life has to offer. So let the past rest. You're here to move forward, to rise, to conquer, not to be held back. When you let go, you're saying, I deserve more than my mistakes. I deserve more than the hurt others caused. I deserve a future that isn't stained by things I can't change. And you do. So set yourself free. Embrace the present, look boldly to the future, and let the past finally die. Because only in letting go can you truly rise, unbound, unstoppable, and ready for whatever lies ahead.